I love meat. My parents, they definitely love meat. But yet, for the coming 7 weeks, we're going to experiment with the veggie lifestyle. And here's why. More and more people are choosing to eat less meat. The idea that you as an individual can make a positive change for the environment often starts on your plate. Today, I'm leaving my meat-eating habits behind. And I fully give in to experimenting with the veggie lifestyle. At least for now. The goal is simple. Figure out if we, people who love meat, can actually live with a little less. And can we convince my dad that eating veggie can actually taste so good? I know this challenge is not without its controversy, but we cannot ignore the fact that the production of plant-based foods is more sustainable, requiring fewer resources and just generating fewer greenhouse gases, making it a choice that's actually worth looking into. The science is here, and that's why I'm making this an entry into my plan B, a plan that I'm writing to set the foundation for a way forward. So let me explain the rules of this challenge. From now on, we'll add 1 day a week of eating veggie to our diet. Now that should end in the 7th week being fully vegetarian, including breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So by gradually introducing this lifestyle into our diet, I'm just hoping to promote new habits and make the transition a little less hard for my parents. Also, that's why we're doing veggie and not vegan, because I think that might be just a step too far for now. Eerste reactie.
De eerste reactie. Zeesalade, wat niet van de zee komt.
Of hetzelfde. Dus
Ja, nee, 10 op 10.
10 op 10?
ik van 10 werk.
I need to be honest with you guys. I love to cook. Cooking for me is a sense of creativity, and having a whole new kitchen open up might be a big motivator for me to keep going. You know, it comes with trying new foods, recipes, and a lot of ingredients. My problem is that a typical Flemish dish looks like this. Meat, potatoes, and vegetables. The most common thing you see people do here when they try to go vegetarian is just replace the meat with a plant-based protein. Usually something that we in the family like to call
Veggie meat.
But for this challenge, I want to explore different cuisines. I'm thinking Asian, Mediterranean, stuff like that. I think this is the perfect time to just go to the store, see what they have. We got some burgers, veggie schnitzels. Is that everything? Got some minced meat, soy-based stripes, and some veggie nuggets. And these are what we call the veggie meats or the fake meats. Okay, so it seems like this is actually cheaper as well. So with prices are what they are now in Europe, with meat and everything, this might come in handy.
School op de eerste veggie dag.
With the first weeks only having a few days of veggie, it was really easy to get into the groove. Okay, let's give this a taste. That's actually pretty good. We could experiment with new dishes, try out some fake meats, and see if we like them or not. But by week 4, I started to get some troubles with something I hadn't considered at all. So, you know what bothers me a bit? Is that this is how I'm supposed to start my day. Like a piece of bread and a piece of chicken cold cut. This is a very Belgian breakfast, but it's also been so ingrained into my daily routine, my daily habits every morning. I just now freaking miss this stupid piece of chicken in the morning. Not my dinner. I don't really care about dinner, but just my breakfast in the morning, like 1 or 2 of these pieces.
It's the same for my boyfriend. His piece of bread and his cold cut on it.
Now, you might remember these 2 girls from the last video that we did in Albania, where we cleaned up the dirtiest beach in Europe. They actually convinced me to try vegetarian food during that trip, which also sparked this challenge. I was just wondering, like, what did they miss from back in the day when they were still eating meat?
Food is something so also emotional and nostalgic. We link it to certain moments in our lives, and I grew up in the United States. I had a lot of egg, biscuit, bacon breakfasts. So bacon is like, it was my all-time favorite food, like for sure, no doubt about it. But I have to say that the fake meats did really help me transition.
My guilty pleasure was smoked salmon. But it was actually very easy. You just quit buying meat and then you quit eating meat. The only thing that was a bit challenging, I'm a tour guide as well, and I come to places and cultures where being a vegetarian just doesn't exist. So then I learned to make my own decisions when I'm at home. And the same thing for when I go out and go travel and meet different cultures, I'll accept what they offer me. And that's a balance that I'm trying to find for myself and for the cultures that are still on this planet as well.
During the challenge, we picked up going to the gym again, early in the morning. So that resulted in eating a lot of eggs. That definitely helped with feeling full in the morning. Thank God we're not doing vegan. Now, I've been doing some thinking and I think it comes to this. The best veggie dishes or vegan dishes are where flavors and textures, they just intertwine. For example, thinking about miso soups, sandwiches, oven dishes, pizza. That pizza was really good. Okay, so you're gonna have to bear with us. We had a weird issue come up unexpectedly. We ran out of days to eat meat this week.
We have to eat pizza.
Well,
We do, otherwise it's going to go to waste, and I'd rather not waste food. So yeah, we're cheating for our lunch today.
in my mind, it works. So now, with more than half of the week without meat, you really can notice that the veggie life is just taking over. We would research recipes for the week ahead, get groceries and cook them.
Pizza Mario.
Kijk, is het al klaar?
Now, about some funny things that we noticed. So, the bin, actually this doesn't smell that much anymore because there are no rotting meat scraps in here. And the toilet. Why am I telling you this? Let's just say it feels healthier than normal, okay? The only drawback that I found with eating plant-based protein is that my energy levels, like I would crash every now and then. Whereas with meat protein, like animal-based protein, I never had that. I don't know if that's because I'm not eating the right way and I left out some important things into my diet. Maybe some of you can help me out with that in comments below. Those were pretty annoying. Let's just put it at that. Okay guys, I want to show you the joys of being a Belgian. This is gonna be my last meal, which includes meat for an entire week. I'm actually really excited by it. These are Belgian fries. Not French fries, Belgian fries. I do appreciate meat a lot more than before. So this is gonna taste really good. And with that, we have started our last week. A full week of veggie foods. This is exactly what this challenge was all about. And what really became clear is that my dad and me, we have somewhat different tastes.
Dat is de veggie die ik het liefst heb. Meer de Vlaamse veggie, zo met pataten en groenten en zo. Maar niet zo het Mexicaanse of met paprika en tomaat en goed gekruid. Dat is niet zo mijn ding. Liever dat.
But on the other side, I must say I'm really proud to see how far my parents have come during this whole challenge.
Veggie drink.
Now, for the last few meals, I am going back to my parents' place. But if you ever wonder where I get my cooking skills from, let me show you.
Vandaag gaan we hamburgers maken, Amerikaanse hamburgers met een twist, veggie hamburgers van de vegan slager. Okay. in bar. Zullen we zetten dadelijk? Ja, als we dat vergelijken is het een 10 en een goede hamburger.
Dunne plien.
Een nepvleesburger.
Een nepvlees.
Goed gekeurd.
Ja.
Challenge is over. That means we have one important question to ask ourselves. It's what this whole challenge leads up to. What was the point of these 7 weeks? Hey babe.
Hey.
Jan,
Yes, Tommy.
hoeveel minder vlees zou jij nu kunnen eten?
3 van de 4 sowieso, denk ik, zonder vlees. Maar ja, je kunt ook zeggen van, ik doe 4 keren mijn middag zonder vlees. En 's middags dan wel, maar ja, 's middags eet ik nog weinig vlees.
I think I didn't expect going veggie to have that much of an effect on my body. Also made me appreciate eggs more.
Ik zou gerust een dag of 3 per week zonder vlees kunnen. Als je 4 dagen vlees eet en je zegt in plaats van ik eet 200 gram vlees, we gaan 100 gram, dan heb je ook al veel gewonnen. Hè.
But overall, I think 2 to 3 days in the week maybe.
Now, I will update you how that goes on my Instagram, but if you have any ideas for new challenges on Plan B, let me know in the comments down below. Now, I showed you the dirtiest beach in Europe, and in this video you can see how that cleanup went exactly. Also, why plastic is such a threat to our planet. So I guess I will see you here in a few seconds.